Alright guys, another unranked 2x2 small square plank 2v2 with a blue Zerg Blanquito, red Protoss, Headspin King, my teammate White Saga, who, I don't know, on the loading screen he's got a white border around him. Is that diamond? Platinum? You can tell I played this game in loads, can't you? And finally me, Purple Zerg. So, like all games, this starts fairly standard with the drones. Nothing unusual. So it's kind of hard to get, like, normally I send my Overlord to the natural, but on this map you can pretty much be certain that they're going to expand fairly quickly because it's so easy to hold the naturals. And getting an Overlord into there, well, it's pretty much dead. It's never going to get back out again. So I've been sending my Overlord to here to keep an eye on these two expansions. And I should probably send my second Overlord here to keep an eye on the high yield. Possibly patrol it between these two. But yes, standard opening, 14 pool. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. So normally I go 15 hatch. That's very late. Ah yes. That was stupid. Lack of micro. Cannon rush, but we see it pretty quickly. And I mean, like, he's only denying this expansion. I've still got mine up fine. In the meantime, Blanquito is spamming out the drones. He got his expo up in time. Few lings come along. I've got my double Evo Roach going up. Lose a drone. That's kind of lame. Not quite sure what he was saying no please to. But anyway, I managed to get some lings out. We tear this stuff down. Well, he tears that stuff down. Kind of a failed cannon rush. Because he didn't expand himself, so, like, as far as the teams go, fairly equal. He sends an overseer, doesn't really see much, and loses it, I think. Bye. Lots of roaches coming out. Or lots of roaches should be coming out. I think... yeah, he goes and Oracle harasses. And it's stupidly effective. But that one gets taken down by the queens. I think this one's a bit more damaging, because of course there's no AA here. Oh, why does he pull back? Oh, that was stupid. Few stalkers, few hydras. Yeah, this blue guy plays pretty well. I mean, like, you can see he's already, oh, he's clearly going sort of like a hydra ling style here. Unit composition wise, 10 Hydra, 7 Roach to 20 Roach. Could have probably been pushing now. Probably done something. Ah, here's the rest of his army. So those roaches get caught off guard a little bit, but then the others come in. And red just quits out. I don't know what they were thinking. I just try and sneak past, but get cleaned up by the stalkers. I go and take third expansion, which I think is good. It's late. Third expansion should be before, like, 14 minutes, really, but it's not terrible. And they haven't taken a third yet. Amass a nice little army. Alright, Blue's doing pretty good in amassing armies as well. And, alright, he's ahead in drones, but he did get the advantage that he's now just been given all of Red's resources, so... We try and make a push, and we back off. I got my third up, and at some point when I get my act together it will start building shit. As you can see, I am horrible at macro. Floating 2,000 minerals? 2,500 minerals? Like, jeez. So they move in. Terrible at macro, all my roaches get killed. But, like I said, I've got such a stupidly large float. But then, so's Blue. Blue's floating a lot as well. My teammate here in Blue really won the game. You also have the fact that Red's quit, so it's kind of hard to control 2 bases, well, 4 bases, all of a sudden. They try and attack this base, but get cleaned out. Massive, massive, massive float for Blue. They try to attack again, and my micro's horrible. But eventually I send my units in and clean up from behind. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. Managed to clean this out. He sends down a load of probes and wow, so they get taken out big time. And I lose pretty much my whole army here, I think. Despite the fact we're both 2-2, so... I didn't think he had that big a numbers advantage on me. But then my teammate comes in and cleans up, so... He tries and gets that expansion up, and I've built a load of roaches again, so we can tear that down pretty quickly. It's not looking good for them. Not looking good at all. And I think there's one more battle, and then he GG's. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he was amassing Hydras quite so much. They don't seem to have been that effective. Especially against Protoss. But, yeah, my army tries and moves in and gets wiped. Because of course they're horribly outnumbered. But now his army is massively damaged. Oh yeah, and I set muters. That's what I was doing. I was mutalisking. I totally forgot about that. That's what causes the... yeah. Blue wipes out his army with a few Colossus. And I wipe out his base with mutalisks. So yeah, not a bad game. Not a great game, but not a bad game. I kept losing horribly with my roaches. I should have been pulling off some of those engagements. Kind of like, okay, you can't hold this. You're clearly going to lose. Why are you just sacrificing all of your shit into their army? Oh, good God. But yeah, it's okay. It was a nice muta switch. Because even though he had tons of Hydras, like, he didn't really have anything at base. What was odd was, if you rewind a little bit, so this macro hatching. This is something I think I should probably try and do, because it let him max out so quickly. And I've never macro hatched. And I think it's probably something I ought to try. Anyway, that's this game. Moving on.